Nobody buys these cheap cars anymore, but they'll run longer than most new ones. Here are 9 you should never ignore.
I received an unexpected call at 8:30 a.m. last Monday from my neighbor Dorothy, 74 years old. Richard, you'll never believe this. My grandson's expensive SUV died at 120,000 miles. Transmission went $8,000 to fix. But remember that boring Honda I bought for $12,000 6 years ago? Still running perfectly at 187,000 miles. My mechanic says it'll hit 300,000 easy. My grandson is furious. I was right all along. Dorothy's story isn't unique. It's playing out in driveways across America. Seniors who bought boring, reliable cars a decade ago are watching those vehicles outlast the flashy SUVs and trucks their children and grandchildren financed for twice the price. Here's what I've discovered in my 28 years as an automotive consumer advocate working with senior citizens. The cars that depreciate fastest, the ones nobody gets excited about, the ones dealers can't sell quickly, the ones that sit on used car lots while buyers walk past looking for something cooler are often the most reliable, longest-lasting vehicles you can buy, according to February 2026 analysis from EC, which analyzed over 900,000 used cars sold in July-December 2025, and odometer readings of almost 400 million used cars. The average 1 to 5-year-old used car still costs more than $30,000, or 50% more than they did 5 years ago. But here's the secret Dorothy discovered. While everyone fights over popular SUVs and trucks, there are 9 specific car models sitting on lots right now that cost under $20,000, many under $15,000, will run $200,000 to $300,000. Miles with basic maintenance have proven reliability records spanning decades nobody wants because they're boring, small, or not trendy, and that's exactly why there's such incredible values for seniors. I'm Richard Patterson, and I've been helping seniors navigate used car purchases for 28 years. I've seen thousands of buying decisions, tracked which cars lasted and which died prematurely, and counseled seniors through the heartbreak of expensive breakdowns. Today, I'm going to show you the exact 9 cars that offer the best combination of low price, extreme reliability, and long lifespan cars that will likely outlast you, not the other way around. Before we go further, I need you to understand why these particular cars are perfect for seniors. You don't need 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. You need reliability. You don't need flashy styling. You need to get to doctor appointments. You don't need the latest technology. You need a car that starts every morning. You don't need luxury features. You need low maintenance costs on a fixed income. According to Consumer Reports, April 2026 used car recommendations. Brands such as Toyota, Honda, and Mazda are consistently safe bets, and models like the Mazda 3, Honda Accord, CR-V, and Toyota Corolla Prius are the most reliable options across different price ranges. And if you're watching this, please hit like so this reaches other seniors shopping for reliable transportation. And comment below what's the highest mileage you've ever gotten from a car. Your story could inspire someone else to buy smart instead of buying flashy. Now let me show you the 9 specific models that will run forever and why nobody else wants them, which is great news for you. Let me start with the car that sits at the top of the reliability per dollar rankings, yet walks past by younger buyers daily because it's not exciting enough. The Honda Fit, what IC Cars calls the most reliable 5-year-old used car for the money. According to February 2026 data from IC, the Honda Fit has an average 1 to 5-year-old used price of $18,445 and an expected remaining lifespan of 10.9 years. resulting in an annual cost of $1,693 per year. That's about half the average per year cost of a 5-year-old used car, which is $3,310. Why nobody buys it? It's tiny, so it's not an SUV or a truck. Everyone wants those. It has a small engine, not powerful. It's been discontinued. Honda stopped making it in 2020. Young buyers think it's old person car. Why it'll run forever. According to January 2026 analysis, the Honda Fit is a marvel of interior packaging. Its powertrain is famously reliable, and maintenance is cheap. Consumer Reports praised it as a top pick. With owner-reported fuel economy around 32 mpg, real-world reliability, according to 2025 IC Cars study data, Honda has a 10.8% chance of reaching 250,000 miles, well above the 4.8% industry average. What you get: incredibly reliable 1.5L or 1.8L4 cylinder engine CVT transmission that actually lasts, unlike some competitors. Magic seat system: rear seats fold completely flat or flip up, creating massive cargo space. Can haul furniture, bikes, groceries despite tiny. Exterior 32 menos 36 mpg combined saves $50 to $100 per month on gas versus SUV. Excellent visibility, important for senior drivers. Easy to park, important in crowded parking lots. Real example from my practice. Eleanor, 71, bought a 2016 Honda Fit with 65,000 miles for $13,200. In 2024, I helped her inspect it. The previous owner, a young professional, had traded it for an SUV after 3 years because it wasn't big enough for my image. Eleanor drove that Fit for 2 years. It now has 102,000 miles. She spent $800 total on maintenance, oil changes, 1 set of tires, brake pads. Her mechanic told her last month, "This car will hit 250,000 miles easily. Nothing is wrong with it." Total cost of ownership: $13,200 plus $800 equals $14,000 for a car that will likely last her another decade. What to look for? 2015 to 2020 models. Newer is better. Under 80,000 miles ideal, but up to 120,000 okay if well maintained. Complete service records. Oil changes every 5,000 miles. Avoid models with collision damage. Target price $12,000, $16,000, depending on mileage and year. Where it excels for seniors: easy to get in and out of, not too low, not too high, excellent visibility, big windows, thin pillars, simple controls, no complicated technology. Cheap to insure, inexpensive parts. Any mechanic can work on it. Now let me show you 2 sedans that everyone knows are reliable, but that sit on used lots longer than SUVs because sedans are dead. Toyota Corolla 2014 a 2019. $14,000, $18,000 according to Consumer Reports. April 2026 analysis for cars under $15,000. The 201 for 2019. Toyota Corolla is the car to buy. Why nobody buys it? It's what my grandparents drove. No sex appeal whatsoever. Not an SUV. Conservative styling perceived as too small. Why it'll run forever. According to 2025 IC Cars data, Toyota has a 17.8% chance of reaching 250,000 miles, nearly 4 times the industry average of 4.8%, according to January 2026 reliability analysis. Toyota Corolla and Honda Civic are often listed as the most reliable used car brands. They last long, cost less to repair, and run well even with higher mileage when regular maintenance is done. Real numbers expected. Lifespan 200,000 to 300,000 Miles engine 1.8 L4, cylinder 132 HP, 128 pounds, FT torque. Transmission CVT or 6-speed manual fuel economy. 32-35 mpg combined. La Eco gets 37 mpg. Maintenance costs, among lowest in the industry. Example, Frank 68 bought a 2017 Corolla with 72,000 miles for $14,800. That was in 2023. 3 years later, it has 127,000 miles. He drives to Florida every winter, 3,000 miles round trip. He spent $1,100 on maintenance in 3 years, all routine tires, brakes, oil changes. His son bought a 2021 Nissan Rogue for $32,000 in 2023. The CVT transmission failed at 95,000 miles. Last month, cost to replace $6,500. The son is now asking Frank where he found his Corolla. Mazda 3, 2014 to 2019, $13,000, $17,000 according to January 2026. Analysis: models like the Mazda 3, Honda Accord, CR-V, and Toyota Corolla Prius are consistently safe bets. Why nobody buys it? Mazda has less brand recognition than Toyota. Honda's slightly smaller rear seat than competitors. Not an SUV discontinued sedan version, now hatchback only. Why it'll run forever? According to March 2026, Cars.com analysis, the Mazda 3 offers solid value with a sporty yet efficient compact design and great handling. What makes it special? More fun to drive than Corolla, better handling. Sportier, feel excellent build quality, feels more expensive than it is. Skyactiv engine technology, reliable and efficient, 2.0L or 2.5L4. Cylinder engine options, 3035 mpg combined upscale. Interior compared to price point, great safety ratings. Why it's cheaper? Mazda doesn't have Toyota's reliability reputation, even though it's nearly as reliable. This perception gap equals lower prices for you. Real example, Margaret, 73, bought a 2016 Mazda 3 with 58,000 miles for $12,900. Her grandson told her buy a Toyota. Mazdas aren't as good. She bought the Mazda anyway because it was $2,500 cheaper than an equivalent Corolla. For years. Later, 131,000 miles. Zero problems beyond routine maintenance. She saved $2,500 up front, and the car has been just as reliable as any Toyota. Her mechanics assessment, this will easily hit 200,000 miles. Here's where it gets interesting. Hybrids that younger buyers avoid because the battery might die, but that actually saves seniors thousands in gas money. Toyota Prius 2010 to 2017, $9,000, $16,000 according to February 2026. I Say Cars analysis, Toyota's Prius started the hybrid craze over 20 years ago, and it remains the best value for buyers looking to combine a lower used car purchase price and long predicted remaining lifespan. Its high fuel economy further adds to the Prius value equation. Why nobody buys it? Batteries are expensive to replace. It's what environmentalists drive strange. Styling, love it or hate it, not powerful, 121 HP. Combined perception, it's complicated. Why it'll run forever. According to automotive research, Prius hybrid batteries routinely last 200,000 to 300,000 miles. The horror stories about battery replacement are vastly exaggerated. Real data, according to Consumer Reports, over 99% of Prius owners never replace their hybrid battery during normal ownership. First 150,000 to 200,000 miles. If battery DOEs fail rare, replacement costs drop to $2,000, $2,500 in 2026. was $4,000, $6,000 years ago. The math that makes it incredible. 2015 Prius, $13,000 average priced fuel economy, 56 mpg combined annual miles. Average senior, 10,000 gas price average 2026, $3. 50-gallon Prius annual fuel cost, 10,000 miles. Divided by 52 mpg times $3.50 equals $673. Year comparison, Honda CR-V, 10,000 miles, divided by 28 mpg times $3.50 equals $1,250 year, savings $577 year. On gas alone, over 10 years, $5,770, saved. Real example. Robert, 69, bought a 2012 Prius with 98,000 miles for $9,800 in 2022. Everyone told him the battery would fail. It's too old, batteries don't last. His son said. 4 years later, 173,000 miles. Original battery still working perfectly. Robert calculated he saved $2,400 on gas compared to his previous car, a Ford Escape. His mechanic inspected the hybrid system. Battery health at 82%. Should last another 100,000 miles easily. Ford Fusion Hybrid 2013 to 2019, $11,000, $17,000. According to February 2026 IC Cars data, the Ford Fusion Hybrid features a non-traditional drivetrain, illustrating how eclectic the list of high-value used vehicles gets. Why nobody buys it? Ford discontinued it. 2020 was last year. American cars aren't reliable. Hybrid, stigma not an SUV. It's actually great. The Fusion Hybrid uses Toyota hybrid technology licensed from Toyota. Same reliability, Ford price discount. What you get? 4244 mpg combined, exceptional for midsize sedan. Spacious interior, more room than Prius, comfortable highway cruiser, 188 HP combined. More power than Prius, proven Toyota-derived hybrid system, pricing advantage. 2017 Fusion Hybrid with 65,000 miles, $13,500. 2017 Camry Hybrid with 65,000 miles, $18,500. Same mileage, similar reliability, $5,000 cheaper because it says Ford. These are the vehicles mechanics recommend when their own parents ask, what should I buy? Honda Civic 2014 a 2020, $13,000, $19,000 according to January 2026 analysis. Honda Civics last well over 200,000 miles with proper maintenance, with low maintenance costs, fuel efficiency, and high resale value. Why fewer people buy it now? Everyone wants SUVs, it's too small. Sedan market declining, not flashy. Why mechanics love it? According to automotive professionals, the Civic has one of the lowest cost of ownership ratings in the industry. Parts are cheap, widely available, and any mechanic can work on them. Real reliability, 2016 to 2020 models, excellent reliability across all trim levels, 1.5 liters turbo or 2.0 L, naturally aspirated ENGINES CVT transmission improved. More reliable than earlier versions, 32 to 38 mpg combined. Expected lifespan, 200,000 to 250,000. Miles. Best years, 2017 to 2020, 10th generation, redesigned. More refined. Real example. Thomas, 66. Bought a 2018 Civic EX with 48,000 miles for $16,200. His friend said buy an SUV, easier to get into. Thomas wanted reliability and fuel economy instead. 3 years later, 109,000 miles. He drives a lot, visiting grandkids. Total maintenance, $950, oil changes, 1 set of tires, brake pads. Still runs like new. His mechanic. This car is barely broken in. You'll hit 250,000 easy. Honda Accord, 2013 to 2020. $14,000, $21,000 according to October 2025 Kelley Blue Book analysis. The 2016 Honda Accord is a terrific choice. The Accord is a solid, well-built, reliable, comfortable mid-size sedan that's also available as a hybrid. Why it's overlooked. Mid-size sedans unpopular. Not an SUV, conservative, styling perceived as boring. Why it's perfect for seniors. According to automotive reviews, any trim, including the XL and top spec Touring, should be available within a $20,000 budget, offering leather, navigation, and premium features at a fraction of new car costs. Specifications 2.4L, 4-cylinder 185 HP, or 3.5 LV6 278 HP. 27 to 32 mpg 4-cylinder spacious interior. More room than most small SUVs, comfortable highway cruiser, excellent visibility, proven reliability, 200,000 plus mile lifespan. Real example. Helen, 71. Bought a 2015 Accord XL with 72,000 miles for $15,400, leather seats, sunroof, navigation features that cost $35,000 when new, now affordable. 4 years later, 144,000 miles, zero problems. Her daughter, Mom, when are you getting a new car? Helen, why? This one runs perfectly and costs me almost nothing. Total maintenance for years. $1,200 all routine. Her mechanic easily another 100,000 miles left. Here's the secret weapon. American luxury sedans that depreciate like rocks but run like Toyotas. Buick LaCrosse 2010 to 2016. $8,000, $14,000. Why? Nobody buys it. Old people car stigma, which is absurd. You're buying a car, not a fashion statement. Buick brand, not trendy large sedan, not popular discontinued model. Why, it's a senior's dream. Extremely comfortable Buick Specialty quiet cabin. Among quietest sedans made soft ride excellent for bad backs. Arthritis, easy to get in and out, correct height, spacious room for passengers. Walkers. Medical equipment, surprisingly reliable 2010 plus models share parts with good GM platforms. Real reliability. 3. 6 LV6 engine proven. Reliable 6-speed automatic, solid transmission, expected lifespan, 150,000 to 200,000 miles, cheap. Parts, it's a Buick, not a BMW. The value proposition, 2014 Buick LaCrosse leather with 68,000 miles, $11,500. 2014 Toyota Avalon. With 68,000 miles, $185,007,000 cheaper for nearly identical features and comfort. Real example. William 74 bought a 2013 LaCrosse with 58,000 miles for $10,200. Leather, heated seats, quiet ride. His wife. This is nicer than our old Lexus that cost $45,000. 5 years later, 125,000 miles. Maintenance costs $1,400. Timing chain service at 14K miles was the big expense. Still runs beautifully. Their mechanic GM's 3.6L engine is solid. This will hit 180,000 to 200,000 miles. Lincoln MKZ 2013 to 2017. $12,000, $18,000 according to February 2026 IC Cars data. The Lincoln MKZ features a non-traditional drivetrain hybrid, available, illustrating how undervalued luxury sedans can be in the used market. Why nobody wants it. Lincoln brand, not prestigious anymore. Sedan market collapsed, discontinued. Last year, 2020, old person car. Why it's secretly great. Built on Ford Fusion platform, proven reliability. Available as hybrid 42 mpg luxury features. At economy prices, quiet, comfortable, smooth, excellent for highway driving specifications too. OL turbo 4-cylinder 240 HP or 3.7L. V6 300 HP hybrid option. 2.0L plus electric 188 HP. 42 mpg standard AWD on many models luxury features. Leather, navigation, premium audio. Real example. Dorothy from the opening story bought a 2015 Lincoln MKZ Hybrid with 61,000 miles for $12,800. Everyone said buy a Lexus instead. She saved $8,000 buying the Lincoln. 6 years later, 187,000 miles, still running perfectly. Hybrid battery, still strong. She calculated fuel savings $3,200 over 6 years compared to a non-hybrid. Now let me give you the exact strategy to find and buy these cars without getting ripped off. Step 1. Prioritize by your uneasiest if you drive under 8,000 miles a year. Best choices: Honda Fit, Mazda 3, Honda Civic Y. Smaller, easier to park. Cheaper insurance if you drive 10,000 to 15,000 miles a year. Best choices: Toyota Corolla, Honda Accord, Toyota Prius Y. Proven highway reliability. Comfortable for longer trips if you have physical limitations, arthritis, bad back. Best choices: Buick LaCrosse, Lincoln MKZ, Honda Accord Y. Correct seat height, soft ride, easy entry, executive fuel. The economy is critical. Best choices: Toyota Prius, Ford Fusion Hybrid Y. 4252 mpg saves $50 to $100 month versus regular sedan. Step 2. Know what to pay according to February 2026 data. The average 10-year-old used car costs more than $14,000, but Target models can be found for less. Target prices verified March 2026. Honda Fit 2015-2018, 60,000 to 90,000. Miles $13,000, $16,000. Toyota Corolla 2015-2018, 60,000 to 90,000. Miles $14,000, $17. Mazda 3 2015 to 2018, 60,000 to 90,000. Miles $13,000, $16,000. Toyota Prius 2012 to 2016, 80,000 to 120,000 miles. $10,000, $14,000. Honda Civic 2016 to 2019, 50,000 to 80,000 miles. $15,000. $18,000. Honda Accord 201 for 2017, 60,000 to 90,000 miles. $14,000. $18,000. Buick LaCrosse 201 to 2015, 60,000 to 90,000 miles. $9,000. $13,000. Lincoln MKZ 201 for 2016, 60,000 to 90,000 miles. $12,000. $12,000. $16,000. Ford Fusion Hybrid 2015 to 2018, 60,000 to 90,000 miles. $12,016. Step 3. Where to find THM best sources. CarMax no haggle pricing. Good warranty options. Carvana home delivery. 7-day return. Policy, local, Toyota, Honda, Mazda dealerships, certified pre-owned programs, enterprise car sales, former rental cars, well-maintained. Avoid, buy here, pay here lots, predatory financing, private sellers without service records, dealers who refuse. Pre-purchase inspection as step 4. The pre-purchase inspection non-negotiable according to January 2027 automotive advice. Even the most reliable car can be a disaster if the previous owner treated oil changes as optional suggestions A pre-purchase inspection is the only way to see what's happening under the hood, what it costs. $100, $200, what it saves, $2,000, $8,000 in hidden problems, what the inspection should include. Compression test engine health, transmission fluid condition brake, system inspection, suspension and steering check, computer diagnostic scan rust, and frame inspection service history verification. Real example. Frank mentioned earlier. Almost bought a 2016 Corolla for $14,200. Pre-purchase inspection revealed transmission fluid burn, sign of abuse, engine oil sludge, infrequent oil changes, worn suspension bushings. He walked away. Found another Corolla for $14,800 that passed inspection perfectly. That $100 inspection saved him from a $5,000 mistake. Step 5. What to ask the SELDR critical questions. Can I see complete service records? If no equals walk away, has it ever been in an accident? Check Carfax to verify why are you selling it. Listen for red flags. Can I take it to my mechanic for inspection? If no equals walk away. What maintenance has been done in the last year? Red flags to walk away. No service records, I just bought it a few months ago. Flipping problem cars won't allow inspection. Carfax shows multiple owners in short time selling for a friend. Step 6. The negotiation STRAT EJY for seniors. Here's the simple approach. Research fair market value KBB Edmunds. Cars.com, get pre-purchase inspection, make one reasonable offer based on inspection findings. If rejected, walk away calmly. Don't negotiate against yourself. Example. Car listed, $15,500, fair market value, $14,800. Inspection finds, $800 in needed repairs, brakes, tires. Your offer, $14,000. $14,800. $800 if they say yes, great deal. If they say no, thank them and leave. They'll call back in 3 days. Step 7. Final checklist before buying. Carfax, auto check report, reviewed, pre-purchase inspection completed, test drive completed, highway and city complete, service records obtained. Fair market value researched, price negotiated, financing pre-approved if financing. Insurance quote obtained, return policy understood if applicable. Your complete action plan this week. Decide which car type fits your needs. Review section 7. Step 1. Set your budget. Maximum research current local inventory on week. Visit dealerships and test drive top 2 to 3 choices. Schedule pre-purchase inspections. For serious candidates, obtain Carfax reports week 3. Make offers on inspected vehicles. Finalize financing if needed. Complete purchasing. Needed complete purchase. Email thoughts. Dorothy's $12,000 Honda Fit outlasted her grandson's $45,000 SUV. Why? Because she bought smart instead of buying flashy. These 9 cars: Honda Fit, Toyota Corolla, Mazda 3, Toyota Prius, Honda Civic, Honda Accord, Buick LaCrosse, Lincoln MKZ, Ford Fusion Hybrid all share something critical. They depreciated heavily. Good for you. Nobody wants them. Great for you. They'll run 200,000 to 300,000 miles. Perfect for you. Maintenance is cheap, essential on fixed income according to December 2025. Automotive reliability data: Honda, Toyota, Mazda, Lexus, and Acura are known to be the most reliable used car brands. These brands have high fuel efficiency, great resale value, unmatched durability, and have been through hard tests. The car that will serve you best isn't the one that looks good in your driveway. It's the one that starts every morning, gets you where you need to go, and doesn't drain your retirement savings on repairs. These 9 cars do exactly that. Buy boring, buy reliable, buy smart,